Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by the one, the only Quinn Rosenberg of Clarkston basketball. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Pretty successful season. District champs once again, and
Mhm.
but a really, really good year by you guys.
Thank you.
So just kind of recap this past season.
Uh, we obviously had a lot of highs and lows this season. We started off pretty hot, and then right after winter break, we got a little cold. We had a tiny little losing streak, but we got back to it, especially during playoffs. Uh, we had we had some injuries along the way. I broke my nose at one point. We had a couple broken noses, uh, and then an ankle, stuff like that. But we pulled through and we were able to get a district champion win. So we brought the trophy home.
So this year was really just like, kind of just coming in and really kind of seeing things out. What was it like just to, get in, be a starter and get and kind of just really just show everybody what you can do.
It was great. Uh, I knew I worked hard to get to that position, so it meant a lot to me that I got to start every game that I was in this season. And there's a lot. I learned a lot. I started as our starting five, and then we had Hayden Flavin step up into our five position, and by the end of the year, I was bringing the ball up. So it was big change, but I was able to adapt and play in any position.
Yeah. Okay. So really kind of coming into that, how did you like, how does like a player like how do like for your case like moving positions? Because that's not easy for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think when I was growing up playing basketball, I played the point guard position a lot. I used to bring the ball up a lot, and I also worked on my inside game because I was always bigger than everyone else. So I've always been able to play all the positions, and I'm hoping to continue that this summer, especially because I feel like I can play any spot on the floor.
What has it meant for you to kind of just be a part of a historic program like Clarkston?
It's amazing, and it's amazing to hear about all the people that come back and talk about how great Clarkson is and the legacies that people leave behind. And just living here is amazing. It's really inspiring to hear about all the stories that people have because um, it means a lot. And the people who built the program are very important, and it's a very tight family because everybody always comes back and inspires the younger generations.
Yeah. Biggest thing that you learned this year?
Uh, just battle through adversity, really. I think this was, especially when I broke my nose, I wanted to come back really quick. Uh, and it was hard to sit out a lot at times, and our team was able to do just fine without me, and I'm glad that we were able to do that. But just especially when we had a pretty big losing streak there for a while, it was just come to practice and be ready to play, and we can overcome that.
What was it like during during that time period when because it seems like in the OAA there's no favors from anybody. Um,
Mhm.
I mean, if you're not on top of your game, you're gonna pay dramatically.
Mhm.
What was it like during that time, and really how did you guys get out of it?
Well, obviously playing in the OAA Red, that's a really tough league to play in. So we had respectable opponents that we lost to, but we just we just needed to stay together as a team. Like we couldn't let anything get in between us. So we would just come to practice every day and think, let's get a win.
Yeah. Biggest improvement you've seen out of your game this season?
Um, I would say confidence for sure. I would be more hesitant to shoot or take my own shots earlier in the season or just in the last couple years, and I feel more confident when the ball is in my hands, and uh, I just play my own game.
Yeah. Okay, so heading into this off season, what is the summer going to look like for you, Quinn?
Obviously going to be playing a lot of tournaments. Um, and then I'm excited to play in the camps this summer for Clarkston, and just work on my game and get better and prepare for next season because we want to do even greater things next season.
Yeah. What are you most going to focus on this off season?
I think connecting with the team. We had the last couple of years our team drifted apart a little. This season we did a really great job of bringing that family aspect back into Clarkson basketball, and so I'm just hoping to make that even stronger over the summer and then bring that into next season.
For sure. Um, all right, and finally, best moment from this past season.
Um, oh man, we have a lot of great moments, but I think definitely winning the district championship this year because I know a lot of people were doubting us. They were talking about how Mott is a great team. They were a great team. They put up a great fight against us in the championship, but I think it was a really great feeling to prove all the doubters wrong who said that we weren't going to do it this year. And so we continue the legacy.
For sure. All right. Well, Quinn Rosenberg, thanks so much for taking some time and talking about the year, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Of course, thank you for having me.